Hello, it's Dan here. Okay, today is Wednesday, 12th of March, 2014, and it is 11:46 a.m. I have $5,629 in my account. I've made this amount over the past 2 weeks, and I'm going to show you step by step exactly how this system works so that you will be able to trade exactly like I do using my system. Now, in order to make a trade, you have to click on the 60 seconds tab and move to the left. You can choose the currency pair you want to trade from the list. I'm trading Euro USD. The investment stake, which I'm hovering over here. Here you have the payout for this trade, which is 70%. And the call and put buttons. And this is the graphic of how the currency has performed in the last hour. Now I'm clicking on the Binary Options tab. As you can see here, you have what is called the Popularity tool, which is a social trading tool that tells you what direction the majority of traders are trading at the moment. 61% of traders are saying the Euro USD currency pair is going to go up, and 39% say it's going to go down. The second step is clicking again on the Binary Option tab and 60 seconds on the Euro USD chart, entering a $5 trade, quickly clicking on Call and Start, and I have open position. So we're on. Here's the confirmation of the trade that we have just submitted. You can see the currency you're trading. You can see the direction you are trading. Call. You can see the value of the currency pair, which I entered into the trade, 1.38704, and the investment of $5. The payout for the trade, $8.50, and the time remaining of the trade to expire. Okay, so with L Binary, you have updates in real time on your trade. The key thing when you trade and see that the trade turns red is not to get excited. No matter whether your trade is blue or red at the moment, it doesn't really matter. You're always looking at the bigger picture. A lot of people tend to get stressed as soon as they see the red bar. And this is very important for me to emphasize. If you're just here to win one trade, you're in the wrong business. You have to keep your emotions separate from your trading session and concentrate on the strategy. Remember, as long as you're trading in the same direction as the majority of traders, you know you have an advantage. That advantage is that you are a consistent trader with a real strategy. All right, looks like the bar has turned blue, and this one is a winning trade after all. Well then, this isn't what I expected, but I'll roll with it. I won the $8.50, which means I have a profit of $3.50. So my new balance is automatically updated to $5,632.50. So what I'll do now is start with step 1 all over again. Click the Binary Options tab. Look at the Popularity tool to see what direction most traders are trading. As you can see, 61% are saying it is going to go up. Let's enter a $5 trade again at the same direction. Hit Call. Then we have Start, and we are on again. As you can see, the trade is on. So now if I win this trade, I'll simply go back to step 1 and 2 again and continue making these small $3.50 profits, which will add up to a nice amount of money as long as I don't lose a trade. Since I'm trading in the same direction as the majority of traders, it can take a while to lose a trade, but once it does happen, I'll just move on to step 3. Step 3 involves a $20 trade, enough to recoup your $5 loss, the $20 investment, and generate a profit of $9 on top of it, and stay in the black. Now, as you see, the bar has turned red, and I'll soon be quickly entering a $20 trade. Waiting for my trade to expire. Yes, it's a losing $5 trade, so I quickly click on Call. And I have the position approved on my $20 trade. Now, as you may have noticed, an important thing about this strategy, especially when trading 60-second binary options, is the speed at which you enter into the trade. As soon as you lose a trade, don't hesitate for a second. You have to quickly follow up by continuing on to the next step in order to recoup your loss and catch that currency fluctuation. Let's hope that this time you'll get to see a losing trade again. Or really, sometimes it can take ages to get to that losing trade using this system. I could actually make a losing trade quite easily by trading against the majority, as shown by the popularity tool, but I'm staying loyal to the steps in my system so that I can better show you what it's really like. I want you to see the complete step-by-step system from start to finish, and this is a live video, so it's not always easy to plan these things. But we'll just continue to roll with it, and I hope you'll get to see the next step soon. As you see, we're heading for a losing trade, and I quickly click on the binary options tab again and invest, enter the amount of $50 up for call, and start. And we're on. My emotions are completely removed from my trading. It's imperative that you maintain the same separation as well when you're trading, no matter if it's blue or red. But since it looks like this trade is definitely not going to be a winner at this point, it's time to prepare for the next step. So this trade is a $50 trade, and I'm going to take the time again to discuss the next trade, which will be a bit trickier if this trade doesn't come in, and I really do hope you get to see it. I rarely get the chance to use this step since I trade according to the popularity tool in the same direction as the majority of traders. But today we're lucky in that respect because the percentage shown in the popularity tool is not super decisive, so I really hope you get to see what happens next. Basically, what you'll want to do if this trade doesn't come in is go for a $150 trade. The tricky part is that they don't have this amount available as a default, so I'm going to need to work around it. What I need to do is quickly go for a $100 trade, and then very quickly, immediately after that, I need to go for another trade, this one for $50, and I need to do this as soon as possible so that both trades will expire almost simultaneously. So let me just get that $100 trade ready to go, and yes, you'll get to see the next step live. You have to be quick, okay, and immediately add another $50 trade without even hesitating for a second, and we're on. Now at this point, my odds are looking much better. You have to remember, I'm consistently trading in the same direction as the majority of traders, with a very predictable currency pair like the Euro-USD. And unless there is some serious news regarding the Euro or the US dollar or some unexpected crash, I can be quite confident that this trade will come in. That is also one of the reasons I recommend trading the Euro-USD currency pair. It's not as volatile as other more exotic currency pairs. But of course, you can trade any currency pair that you feel very comfortable with. As you can see, as expected, it is looking very blue. You can already calculate the massive return for this $150 trade, which will boost my balance enough to cover any losses for today and at a very generous profit as well. So let's wait for the countdown. Okay, I've won this trade, and the other trade will come in very soon. And it looks like this one is another successful trade. Remember, you have to set up both of these trades almost simultaneously with as small a gap as possible. Look at that, $255 in just 60 seconds, which is already showing up in my account, $5,662. With L Binary, you have here the Open Positions tab. Let's click on the expired positions here, and now you can see the positions we have submitted earlier. The $5, which was a losing trade with an actual payout 0. The $20 trade submitted with a payout 0. The $50 losing trade with payout 0. And the 2 winning trades with total payout of $255 total. The $100 trade, which had a payout of $170, and the $50 trade, which had a payout of $85. So I click back on trading here, and I'm on again from step 1 from my system, checking the popularity tool. As you can see, the 61% call and the 39% put. Clicking on the 60 seconds tab, and we're on again. $5 investment, selecting the Euro-USD currency pair. Now call and start. As you can see, the trade is on. So now if I win this trade, I'll simply go back to step 1 and 2 again and continue making these small $3.50 profits, which will add up to a nice amount of money as long as I don't lose a trade. Once it does happen, I'll just move on to step 3. Step 3 involves a $20 trade, you remember from before, enough to recoup the $5 loss, and the $20 investment will generate a profit of $9 on top of it. Not a bad return for a couple of minutes. As the bar is red again, so I'm quickly selecting $20 trade and click call. Start. And I'm on. And it looks like this is going to be a losing trade too. So I'm quickly in no time preparing for my next trade, which is a $50 trade, selecting the amount, call, I press start, and I'm on. This is a $50 trade. The $50 trade would actually generate a very good return and would cover the loss of $5 and the $20 and leave me with a profit of $10, enough to recoup these losses and enjoy my $10, which I made using my system. I'm on with the $50 trade. The trade is due to expire, and here we go. I won the $85 payout. And my new balance is now $5,672.50. So I want to show you now in the Expired Positions tab the trades we have had. This is the $5, which was a losing trade with payout 0. The second trade was the $20 trade with an actual payout 0 as well. And the last trade was the $50 trade with an actual payout $85. Now, for those of you who are still not sure whether this system works or not, what I suggest is that you open an account with LBinary and just give it a go. You'll be able to utilize several different deposit methods, including all major credit cards and debit cards, wire transfers, and money bookers. Now, all of these methods work the same way when withdrawing your money, and this is another great thing about this platform. They respond quickly when you ask for a withdrawal, and it takes only a short time before your money appears in your bank account or on your credit card, as opposed to many other platforms out there. Once you've had the experience of doing it on your own, you'll quickly understand what a great opportunity trading binary options with my system is for increasing your monthly income from home or from the beach, or from McDonald's, or from wherever you happen to be with your computer and an internet connection. So I wish you great success, and I hope you enjoy my new trading system.